I just downloaded this new software, and I'm just trying to test it out. Wondershare Video, Wondershare Video, and it seems pretty good. As you can tell from the screen, I did a video some time ago about exposing Stein, and he wrote an article in the Time magazine talking about the millennials and how they have it so easy and how they want to, just are entitled to stuff. And I exposed him, as you can tell. I also did another video about the Supreme Court ruling the Voting Act right of 1965.
Good
So I
evening, I'm
exposed
Kelly
them
Phillips.
too.
Thank you for joining us.
If you
In a
want
5-4
to listen
decision, the
more in
Supreme
it,
Court
then
justices struck down a
I'll let you
major
tune in.
part of the Voting Rights Act.
What?
Justices struck down a major part of the Voting Rights Act.
What?
Justices struck down a major part of the Voting Rights Act.
What?
Part that determines the qualifications for determining which states must receive
Yeah,
pre-approval
it
from the
seems pretty
Justice
good.
Department
I like the way I
before
can
making any changes to their voting
show the
laws.
video
Some say
while
it's a move
I'm
forward in society,
commentary
and others say
on
it's
my
a
thoughts
regression
and
for
things like
Americans
that.
and
So
discrimination.
I'm going to give it about a
KTM
month
reporter Justin Hinton
to
joins us live
try
in the
it,
studio
see how
with
it goes,
details.
and hopefully
Justin,
the
part
quality
that
of my
determines the
videos will be
qualifications for
more
determining
interesting and much more
which
better
states
than
must
before.
receive
So,
What?
alright,
part that determines the qualifications for determining which
stay
states
tuned
must
and
receive
we'll see what we take it from there. Alright, your boy Zaki. I'm out. Peace.
It invalidated a key part of the Voting Rights Act, the law enacted in 1965 to stop racial discrimination at the polls.
At issue was a provision in the act that singled out states with a history of discrimination in voting, mostly in the South, and required them to get pre-clearance, approval from the federal government before changing voting procedures.
Later times after that,
times where racial difference erupted in violence. A stark contrast, the Supreme Court justices ruled, compared to today, one of the reasons for striking down Section 4 of the Act, defining which entities would need pre-clearance from the Justice Department when it comes to making changes in election rules.
when I first heard it, I was disturbed because with them striking down Section 4, I think it pretty much disables Section 5. And I'm not convinced that we're at a point that Section 4 or 5 would not still be required.
But the justices thought differently, sending the decision back down to Congress to determine which entities will need pre-clearance. Not good enough for Samuel.
At one point I had faith in Congress, but in recent years I'm not really sure that our Congress will do what it takes to ensure justice and equality for all of its citizens of our country.
And whether Congress decides to enact a law or not, well, Samuel says there is something everyone can do.
What I would ultimately want is people to continue to pray and be vigilant, be involved, and vote.
And it's important to note that Section 5, which is the part that requires certain entities to receive pre-clearance, was upheld. But some say without Section 4, Section 5 is virtually ineffective. So it looks like we'll have to wait and see what Congress decides to do. Reporting live in the studio, Justin Hinton, 6 News Tonight.